Hey guys, how's it going? Tom here, Fitness for Business People, bringing you the answer to last week's question. The question was, should I use exercise machines or free weights to work out? This is always a very heated topic for discussion in the fitness world. It's been a hot topic for debate for probably the last 20 to 30 years. I want to just quickly offer you guys 3 advantages and disadvantages for both exercise machines and free weights, and then quickly highlight individuals who might be better served using one or the other. The first advantage of exercise machines is the relative safety factor. Because they lock you into a fixed movement pattern, there's very little that you have to learn in terms of form. Also, if you're not sure how to use the machine, the instructions are generally highlighted via picture on the side. Using this to kind of roll into the second advantage, there's very little learning curve involved. Because you don't have very many options, or you actually only have one option with how that machine works, you don't have to spend a lot of time thinking about the form or concerning yourself with maintaining stability. So that can be an advantage for people new to working out. The third big advantage for exercise machines is they're a great way to increase confidence in beginners. If you're new to the gym and or very timid about going to the gym, using exercise machines to build strength and get familiar going to the gym, get comfortable going to the gym, they're a great way to do that. I like to use exercise machines as a stepping stone to move to free weights, but if you're very new to the gym, going through a couple weeks of exercise machine movements can be a great way to increase your gym confidence. A few disadvantages, however, of using exercise machines are they lock you into a fixed movement pattern, which is sometimes unnatural to the body. Our body is designed to move as a unit, and very rarely, if ever in nature, will you ever isolate a single muscle. To roll into a second disadvantage, most exercise machines only take you through a single joint exercise, also called isolation exercise. And again, that doesn't transfer very well to real life or athletics. A third disadvantage of exercise machines is they can be quite expensive to purchase and maintain, and they also take up a lot of floor space. So if you're a gym owner or thinking about outfitting a home gym, I do not recommend exercise machines over free weights for that. All right, moving into free weights. A few advantages of free weights. The first one being that they allow you to use compound movements across multiple joints, and that transfers very well into athletics and life. Because in athletics and life, like we just talked about, we never isolate a single muscle. We use our body as a whole. Free weights allow you to train much better for those events. A second advantage of free weights is the variety they offer. You can literally do hundreds, maybe thousands of workouts with a single piece of equipment. If you have more available equipment, that number only goes up. Really, with free weights, you're only limited by your imagination. And a third advantage of free weights is they're fairly inexpensive and they're quite portable. It will only cost you a few $100s to outfit a home garage gym, or you could purchase a kettlebell and easily put it in your car, head to the park, and bang out a workout there. Unfortunately, free weights too have disadvantages. A few disadvantages would be the learning curve associated. Most of the exercises are going to require you to learn proper form so you do not hurt yourself. I would recommend hiring an experienced trainer, or if you know someone that's very gym savvy and knowledgeable, a friend perhaps, ask them to show you proper form and watch you the first couple times you try out a new exercise. A second disadvantage, just to roll right into it from the first one, is risk of injury. Because you need to learn proper form, there's definitely a risk of injury if you're not sure what you're doing. So again, learn proper form before you start to increase intensity and add strength to the workouts. And lastly, a big disadvantage of free weights is they allow you to use momentum. People easily turn themselves into pendulums in the gym trying to lift weights that they have no business lifting. This is bad practice and really can set you up to get hurt or inflate your ego unnecessarily, which is just as bad. Okay, so who should use each? I think exercise machines are great for bodybuilders, bikini competitors, or if you're just training for hypertrophy, which is gaining size / muscle mass. The reason being, they allow you to isolate single muscles so you can really pump individual muscles or regions of the body full of blood, increase the size of that muscle without regard to functionality. So if you're training for aesthetics, I think machines are great. Also, if you're in the early stages of rehabilitation, I think machines are a great way to start to build strength so you can move to free weights in the future. Also, elderly folks, again, same idea, using machines with elderly folks to build the requisite strength to move to free weights is a great idea. For free weights, I recommend if you're any sort of athlete, definitely be using free weights. Also, if you're sort of a weekend warrior, maybe marathons on your thing, mud runs are your thing, using free weights can help you reduce injury and also increase performance in those events. I recommend free weights for anyone who goes to the gym and doesn't really, they're just kind of training to train. Really, any average gym goer should be using free weights. They're a great way to maximize the return on your time in the gym. And lastly, I think rehabilitation patients in later stages and also the elderly should use free weights. Again, exercise machines are a great way to progress. However, I think free weights for most people should be incorporated at least in some capacity in their workout program. All right, so I know this video is a little bit long, but I think it's an important topic to talk about. And there's definitely a lot of confusion involved in exercise machines versus free weight debate. Thanks for listening to my video for the last 7.5 minutes. And again, this is Tom with Fitness for Business People, answering the question of should I use free weights or exercise machine. Thanks a lot, everybody. Talk to you guys soon.